Um, Today I want to talk a lot about how a lot of South Asians just end up gaining a lot of weight as soon as they turn 30, into their 40s, maybe even 50s. It's tough to stay in shape when life catches up, when you're sedentary, when you're not moving, when you have kids, when you have so many obligations. But today I'm going to teach you how to do it, why you're in this rut to begin with, how we get out, and how we can make it sustainable going forward. So you were really in your 20s, same food set, no gym, didn't really work out, but it wasn't a problem. You were young, right? But now in your 30s and beyond, and the belly is starting to creep up. All right. And I can tell you it's not your genetics. Everyone likes to blame the South Asian genetics. It's not genetics and it's not age. Um, there are a couple things that no one really tells you about, because they're not educated, that is keeping you from these goals, right? So reason number one, you stop moving. You're sedentary. I alluded to this before, but you're sitting, at your job, whether it's engineering, um, or you know, an office job, finance, whatever it may be, right? You're sitting for 10 to 14 hours a day. And as a result, your metabolism slows down and the fat storage, it goes up because you're not moving as much. You're not having as much activity. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, your diet is also caught up. You're eating a lot more. You don't care as much. And then you're eating the wrong foods. Maybe, you go out to dinner with clients, whatever it may be, late dinners, alcohol, stress eating, it all will add up. I'm telling you, especially because you were sedentary as well. Um, and then lastly, you never really learned how to train. Cardio for 45 minutes and leaving does nothing for your body composition. Everyone likes to talk about running and cardio and, you know, going on the elliptical. That's not the right way to train. That's what's keeping you stuck. Okay, that's good in addition to a good training program, but it is not good standalone. Okay, so now we can see the result of doing all of these things, for a long period of time is visceral fat. That's why people think that they have, stubborn belly fat. It's not stubborn belly fat. It's fat that has been accumulated throughout the years, um, and it drives insulin resistance. Your diabetes risk will go up, and you have low energy. Okay, so how do we fix this? Number one, I want you to move around a lot. This will fix the sedentary type of issue, right? You're sitting down a lot, but if you can aim for as many steps as you possibly can get throughout your day, even if it might be 4 to 6,000, that's better than nothing, right? That's better than 30,000. That's better than 2,000. Keep aiming high in terms of the amount of movement that you can get each and every day. And bonus points if you can do it after a meal for digestion purposes. Um, and then take the routes that, allow you to have more movement. Instead of taking the elevator when you're at work, take the stairs, you know? Things like that will genuinely help for sure. Number two, lift heavy, the 6 to 10 rep range. You need to get stronger each and every week. Squats, deadlift, rows, presses. Ideally, 3 to 4 times a week. If you can't, 2 to 3 times a week is okay as well. Just lift as much as you can, right? And then when you go and you're lifting, make sure you're lifting heavy. Again, if you want a full training program and full meal plan specifically catered towards your lifestyle, hit apply below, and work with me, because I promise you it's guaranteed results. But look, I'm telling you, get in the gym and start lifting weights. Don't do all of this cardio stuff because you're wasting time and energy. Cardio is a nice cherry on top to a good workout plan, but standalone, not good enough. Fix number three, we need to carb cycle. I talked a lot about this in my last video, pertaining to how you can get a six pack off eating roti, rice, and dal, whatever. But ideally, on the training days versus the rest days, training days, we have more carbohydrates because we have more output. This is where you can eat most of your roti, rice, dal, right? Eat it. Awesome. On the rest days, you have more protein and less carbs, right? Because you don't need energy. Carbs is your most readily available form of energy. You don't need it when you are, not training. You don't need to give much output, right? Now, fix number four is drink 3 to 4 liters of water daily. Dehydration will mimic hunger. You think you might be hungry, but you're not actually hungry. You're just dehydrated. So how do you fix this? You drink a lot of water, right? And drink a lot of electrolytes to stay hydrated throughout the day, and that will mitigate your hunger. It also will slow down your energy, which is not a good thing. And also, just to summarize, moving daily, number one, amazing. That'll be a quick fix, okay? Number two, lift weights, very important. Got to make sure we're getting in the gym, okay? Number three, carb cycle your training. Like I said in my last video, how to get a six pack, off eating whatever you want. It's not about what you're eating. It's about when you're eating it. If you're eating it in a period of time where you can use it towards output to get the most out of your training, perfect. If we're not, let's ease back on it. We don't need that much, right? Eat according to performance. That's a great rule of thumb I like to give people. And then 3 to 4 liters of water every day is very important to maximize recovery and make sure that we're not falling into the trap of the dehydration hunger. So this is what I fixed with South Asian doctors, lawyers, engineers, founders. I work with everyone. I work with a lot of South Asian individuals who, work 60, 70, 80 hours a week in your position, with a family, with kids who just, they don't have the time to focus on a meal plan. And what we do is we build out a structure that's specific to their lifestyle, specific to what they, can do on a day-to-day basis, and we get them lean. One of my clients is down 25 pounds, or actually 30 pounds now, in just under 60 days. So less than 2 months, he's down 30 pounds. But the link is below to apply to work with me for a free strategy call. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys got some value out of this.